Then email her tonight and tell her that you filled out the application so that she can push it. I'll try to push it forward for you. You do whatever you want. It's you that needs the job, not me. I got a job teaching at Gateway Technical College. Okay. All right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. Wait till the morning. That's good. That's a good move. I know her. She was in my class, so she's going into nursing. Yeah, she runs it. She's like the second in command over there. Hang on, I'm trying to do things at once, and I can't do it.
But I'm up front taking notes.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to make a video. Also, if you look on YouTube, there's a video of my golf swing swinging down my basement, too.
You probably really do have that on there.
Your golf ball.
Yeah, it's very upsetting.
I'm not going to bring it on test day. That won't look good.
Yeah, that won't.
No, bring it on test day.
No.
Give extra credit. And put Neo on the Matrix.
Okay, watch. Watch. What are arteries and veins mostly made out of?
Muscle.
That's right. And what are the two things that muscle can do? That's right. You say that with such indignity, like, come on, Tim. What's really going on? You're right. Wait, am I? Yeah, for a whole minute. People yelling at me.
What's this video going to be called?
I don't know. You guys can name it. Hang on. Let me just do this. Okay? Watch. When you're scared, how do you, can an unconscious person be scared? Right. So that's going to activate the sympathetic nervous system. And the sympathetic nervous system is involved in fight or flight. At my age, I prefer to flight because I could get hurt. You got me? And when the sympathetic nervous system is activated, the sympathetic nervous system is going to stimulate the adrenal medulla, the inner portion of the adrenal gland. And that's going to cause the release of the hormone epinephrine. You have epinephrine receptors on almost every cell of your body. You got me? But you have them especially in the heart and in arteries. And when epinephrine binds to a specific receptor in your arteries, and that receptor is called a beta receptor.
It receives beta, right?
So when epinephrine binds there, it causes all of your arteries throughout your body to massively constrict. So what happens to resistance to arterial blood flow? It goes way up. And Q equals systolic blood pressure over resistance. So what happens to resistance to arterial blood flow throughout your entire body? Goes way up. In order to maintain Q, what has to happen to your systolic blood pressure? It goes up, right? So what happens to your heart rate when you're scared? Up. So what happens to your heart rate and blood pressure when you are running or fighting? It goes up. So what epinephrine does in the sympathetic nervous system is that it primes your cardiovascular system to run or fight. Now watch. Have you ever been so scared you peed your pants? No. Well, let's maybe try on the midterm. So watch. Watch. And watch how beautiful this is, right? Where does arterial blood always go? Right. So here you have arteries that supply all other cells. You got me? They're under the effects of epinephrine. You got me? Then you got your arms and your legs. That's a leg. So when you start running or fighting, where do you become metabolically active? In your arms and legs. So you produce carbon dioxide, heat, ADP, hydrogen ions, and at least initially they're lacking oxygen, right? And what do those do to all the arteries that supply your arms and legs? And what does epinephrine do to the other arteries that are not involved in fighting or flighting?
Constrict.
Massively constrict. So when your little left ventricle starts contracting, where's it going to send the vast majority of that oxygenated blood?
To your legs and arms.
There you go. So that guarantees that that oxygenated blood is going to go where it's needed most, and that's to your arms and legs. Do you see how beautiful that is? So that it helps explain how a little old lady can lift up a car to get out the baby from underneath, right? When you're really, really scared. If it was her husband, she'd jump up and down on the hood. Get it? Jump up and down on the hood.
Thank you. That was very nice.
Oh, now the video's over. How long did it take? 5 minutes and 45